Hello and welcome to my unbagging and first look at issue 34 of the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium magazine subscription from hatchett partworks. Now in this issue we've got the other half of the scenery set with the Ruined Factorum terrain feature, which you can get in the command edition of Warhammer 40,000, the Battlefield Command Edition, where you get this Ruined Factorum building and the other one, a load of pipelines and some kind of pipe furnace thing and a couple of game boards, but that would set you back £60. It's quite a large chunk of money really. So you know, perhaps if you just wanted one of these buildings, it might be worth picking up one of these issues, or if you're a bit short on scenery, you could pick up a few of them. You know, they do look great on the battlefield. They only came out last year as well, so they're relatively new additions to you know, their range. So this is issue 34. It starts off with Legio Cybernetica, and then moves on to Imperial Fists, the Defenders of Terror, and then how to build the Ruined Manufactorum. The only issue you're going to have usually is with the mold lines. They are a bit of a pain, especially in the gaps of the windows. This is just the downside of you know, scenery so detailed like this, and scenery in general. I've always had issues with the mold lines of the scenery. How to paint it, they go for this white and red look. It looks fine. You've got, for some reason, you've now got the data sheet for the Primaris Captain, which is of course in the Space Marine Codex, and if you subscribe to this, I would strongly recommend you pick up that Space Marine Codex anyway, and the Necrom Codex. The Sisters and the Adeptus Mechanicus, it's up to you, and that's because Codex is now £32.50 just for the base. Unfortunately Games Workshop don't make those rules in the codexes for free, so that's, you know, let's face it, it's almost £70, isn't it, for rules, for just 2 of the 4 factions included in this subscription. I mean, if you're going through this whole subscription anyway, you're going to get most of the rules. Some of them are a bit abridged, so just bear that in mind. Now, maximising auras, you've got an article about that. Aircraft disembarking, because I think you do get one of those at some point. You've got the psychic phase, behind enemy lines, and scout mission as well. And this is the next 2 issues. So you've got the Tech Priest Engine Seer, and you've got a Necron Tomb Blade. Now again, this is quite cheeky of them to do, because it seems like they've split these 3 Tomb Blades into 3 issues, and they've done that with the Cataphron Destroyers, and if you do the math, that's 6 issues right there, and then that's 3 issues for the containers, so that's 9 issues. It's like 10% of the whole of the subscription is just kind of duplicate issues, kind of duplicate sprues really, in that way. So that's a bit cheeky for them to spread these over, and it would have been way better if they had all of the 3 Tomb Blades, which are old models. I don't think that they sell that well, and to put all 3 in one issue, and the same for the Destroyers, because they've done this before, and they've packaged these £30–35 kits in one £9 issue. It's a shame, you know, but hopefully they'll do that in the future. Anyway, this is the sprue itself, so this is the other side of the building that you got in issue 31. It is a different sprue. As you can see, they are different, so both of these buildings, or these 4 structures I guess, will look different. So it's not like you're just getting a duplicate one of these, you are getting a slightly different building, and by the looks of it, it looks like it's kind of reversed. There's not as much of a floor, but the other ruined part of the building looks bigger. So yeah, there is that, but similar looking I guess, but there you go, plenty of detail on this. It's just the mold lines are going to be a bit of a pain to remove, but anyway, that is issue 34. What do you guys think? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.